Okay, so it's currently 2 p.m. and I just woke up. Woke up maybe an hour ago. I was trying to make this video yesterday, or not yesterday. I was trying to make this video at like 3 a.m. and it got almost 4 a.m. But I kind of wanted to redo it. But so yeah, it all started like it got me like my friend got me thinking when he texted me yesterday. He texted me, yo bro, I'm also doing unemployment right now. And first of all, I'm surprised that he texted me. Or I was surprised. But then I realized, that I am the unemployed friend, and I am the guy who needs to log in. And that's what everybody says to me, and my sister thinks I'm a loser, and my dad has told my mom behind my back that he thinks I'm a loser as well. And everybody tells me to log in. And I myself also think I'm a loser at some times, but yeah, I'm a loser because I'm unemployed. That's what I think. And that's why I think people think I'm a loser, is because I'm unemployed. Because myself, I feel like even though I'm unemployed in my gap year, I've still done things. I've worked on some mental things that I'll maybe get in more into later. But he just texts me like, yeah, I just feel like I'm not doing anything. What do you do to have some meaning? It's roughly translated what he texted me, and I just tell him that I've been working on my mental and processing internal and external pressure of being a loser. The external pressure is of course other people thinking, oh, you're a loser or something. It's telling you that. But internal pressure is like kind of when people tell you you're a loser, you're gonna think it about yourself as well at some point, and it becomes like a bad cycle. You sometimes at some point you also realize that what you think is external pressure is just internal pressure, just projected on external people. So sometimes I think everybody thinks I'm a loser, and it might be true, it might not be true, but I think it is true at some times. So yeah, the internal pressure gets masked as external pressure sometimes. I just told him that I've been processing all that and shit, and then I asked him, I don't know if it's out of spite or what it is, but I asked him, how does it feel being a loser? Like, I asked him, do you feel the pressure of being a loser? By loser, I mean like a person who's unemployed. You're not necessarily a loser. And I also cope with, I cope, because I also cope with not being a loser. Like, I don't feel like you're a loser just because you're unemployed, because you can be working on a lot of other things. Yeah, so that's why loser is like that. I texted him like that as well. And he's like, I don't feel the pressure of being a loser. I feel the pressure of not working towards something more. And it made me realize that I'm very jealous of people who can, in their gap year with no economic pressure. I know he has no economic pressure, and that's also how it works for most people here in Denmark. But I'm very jealous of people who can work in a warehouse 9 to 5 in their gap year with no economic pressure, I feel like they're working towards something more. Like they feel like they're really doing something in life doing that. And I'm very jealous of that. And it got me thinking, why can I not, like, what is it that makes them feel like they're working towards something greater in life, and why can I not replicate that? And you know, if it's not the money, which it definitely is because this guy is pretty wealthy, if it's not money, it has to be the experience. And you know, like, why can I not replicate that? And I thought about it, and it's because I think I came to a conclusion, and it's because I have already given up on, like, my life goals are not within the corporate ladder. Like work experience in a warehouse, work experience doesn't really benefit me in the same way. Because my goals in life are having having fun, having the freedom to do whatever I want to do at whatever point, and living my life as I want to do it, and doing what I love. And you know, so I feel like I can never do what I love and do what I want to do in the corporate ladder unless I actually make it to the top of the corporate ladder. So yeah, I have given up on it, and that's why experience doesn't really benefit me in any way. I don't feel like I'm working towards anything achievable for me. Let me just clarify that whole section. I just listened to it, it's a bit like, what I'm saying is that I don't feel fulfilled putting my skill points into the corporate ladder skill tree, because I have already realized that even if I max out, like, I achieve my goals if I max out the corporate ladder skill tree, which I've realized I don't have the skills to do. So that's why I don't feel like I'm doing anything, or I feel like I'm not getting closer. Putting my skill points in that skill tree, but it's also a luxury I have because I know that I can always come back to that skill tree. I can always go to uni if everything comes to shove. So, yep. So I'll let you continue. And some people will probably ask, why not just make it to the top of the corporate ladder and get and have economic freedom. Yeah, I cannot. I've realized in high school that I am at best above average, and probably at my worst a lot like way below average. So I just don't have the skills or the networking to get like economic freedom by working the corporate ladder. Yeah. And it got me thinking, like, I really am jealous of people whose life goals are within the corporate ladder, because I think the best way is that if you love doing something and you can get paid for doing something you love, even if it's just a normal job, then that's just amazing, and that's perfect for that person, and I'm really jealous of that person. And I really hope for everybody who's doing what, being in the corporate ladder, not for survival, but for all. I really hope for all the people to do it because they love doing it. I hope they keep love doing it. Hopefully they they don't. Hopefully, at 50, they are not like, oh, what the fuck have I done with my life? Because that would be horrible. But sometimes I kind of wonder, what happened to me since my goals or my ambitions are outside, or well, they aren't outside the corporate ladder, but it's not achievable in the corporate ladder for me because I don't have the skill set. But I kind of wonder what happened. Like, why is it that it happened to be like it is? I think it stems from when I was a child. I was cold. Some people thought I was smart, so I probably took it too much. Like, I also began believing I was smart, so I put my goals pretty high, and I wanted to have like Lambos and ladies with big asses twerking on my Lambos. And to achieve that in corporate ladder, you have to be a very special person, which I am not. Not that I don't have the specific skills or what I'm working or shit like that. Cope, Yeah, so it's just unfortunate that all my life goals, all my ambitions are non-achievable within the corporate ladder, so I've given up on it, and I'm looking everywhere else right now, for a way for me to like, I'm looking elsewhere than going to uni and studying and getting a normal job for like getting my goals done, like achieving my goals. It's also unfortunate that everybody sees me as a loser. But I've begun I've begun like telling myself I'm not a loser, because for me, I'm just working on a different path. I'm looking for a different path, and I'm just working on myself so I'm actually not a loser, but it might just sound like cope for many of you people. Because it is true, I have not achieved anything. I have, like, if you look at it, my career or whatever, I have not achieved anything. I myself think I've achieved something. I feel like I've collected myself more as a person after high school. I know it sounds very like a first world problem, and it is. And I'm gonna keep doing like this until life kicks me in the balls, and my mom kicks me out or something. Then I really need to. Then I can go. Then I need to go to uni and study and get a job or something. And maybe at 50 years old, I'll be like, actually, this life there's meaning to it. Or at 50, I'm like, yeah, this has no meaning. But at least I've, taking some months off to try and find another way. But it's just unfortunate. It's unlucky that my ambitions and my goals, it's unlucky that I'm shooting for the stars, but I'm a midget ant that can maybe jump 2 centimeters. So so I'm stuck looking for an elevator to take me to the stars, and whilst other people are slowly climbing or slowly feel like they're going, whilst other people are climbing in their lives. Yeah, fortunate that I don't feel like I'm doing anything with my life, even if I had a job.